Hello, hello, hello. Let's. Is it this one? It is. Okay. Should probably. Oh, you can see my cursor. Let's probably get rid of that so it doesn't bother people. I think you just did horror content. I do a lot of things on my channel, as a matter of fact. I haven't really streamed it. The last time I streamed was like 3 years ago. But earlier this week, I played through the entirety of Resident Evil 4, the original, on professional because I had never beaten it on professional, and I wanted to get footage of it so that I could potentially do a video on it one day. And it took like 16 hours, but I did eventually do it. I'm gonna talk about the Scottish folklore. I do not know about that one. Scottish folklore. Blah blah. It would be on the docket. Right now, I'm trying to do a video on African mythology and the like. So, and that one should be out this month, barring any like weird hangups and such. Because I've had a lot of those planned out, but yeah, I've had stuff like that from Australia. I've had stuff of Britain. Britain has a lot of ones that I'd like to look at. So yeah, I can add Scottish to the docket. It's just a matter of like actively finding the stuff. I'm gonna hit the other 50 of the Japanese horror. So the thing about it is that like through, I don't know if anybody's like picked up on it, but I've been through things like the occult like games, like rituals and such like that, as well as things like the extermination of evil and the like. I've effectively been doing the other 50, just not in one huge video. And the end goal is once I actually when I actually reach 100, it's to then do a big super compilation of like everything that I've talked about, but then re-record the initial first 50 because that was like 3-4 years ago. The way that I recorded stuff was a bit different back then. And also just I've gotten better at reading things over the years. So yeah, the idea is then to have a whole 100 in a video eventually. Have a full Hyakumonogatari Kadankai, but that'll only be after I end up doing the other 100. Oh, thank you, Alex. We looked at Irish folklore. I have actually. I have. What's funny is that, like, in looking at some of the things for Africa, it did end up bringing me towards Ireland and the like, because of like a lot of things in Dutch ended up actually interacting with the Irish in the past. So that was interesting. But yeah, again, I promise you, at some point, I'm gonna look at everything. It's just that something is like after the what was it? Latin America. After the Latin America one, I've started to space stuff out more and stop doing stuff in such huge batches, just for my own sanity, if nothing else. People lining up for another game, and then when you release Jack 3 on the same day as Halo 2, what do you do? I guess I'll die. It's a while now. Yeah, and I don't really tackle the urban legends and such in like a spooky kind of way. I don't really treat it as such. I always treat it as like just interesting history and like mythology just to learn about. I understand that some of that stuff can lean into creepy like areas, but generally I don't tend to gamify it, you know? Like other channels will like put the spooky music and they'll have like I know, like, I brought him up in the video that I did. Nexpo absolutely does that, except he does it with real human beings, which I have some thoughts about it. But Lesbian Kitsune, yep, that is 100% what the name is. It's effectively what the name is. But yeah, I do want to do more urban legend videos, and again. Hopefully the African one ends up getting done soon. But we're about to watch this together. I don't have any thoughts and feelings about anything, really. I have no anticipations, no wants, no needs. Okay, let's turn you down a bit. Yeah, I have no wants or needs or anything. Because it's like, I'm just more watching this just to have fun. I make no money. I make practically no money doing this job. So, like, I do not have money to actually buy any of these games. But it is just interesting to know that they're coming out. New Oddworld? That would require Sony to actually think about anything they made in the past 20 years.
It's a good one, don't worry. All right, hello everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, gaming's biggest global showcase of what's next. You know, we started SGF back in 2020 because we didn't want to lose.
The captions are very late, so we're going to turn those off.
When gamers around the world come together to hype ourselves about the future. New worlds, new stories, new characters. And yeah, maybe
Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, I would like footage of Kingdom Hearts.
This is our 7th and biggest SGF, and I have to say, guys, the magic.
It's been about like what, 3 years since that initial announcement, so it'd be nice to get that. I know more. I also would like. Okay, if that's one thing, I would like to know if FF7's gonna get a date, just so that I now will have a reason to actually start playing the trilogy in time for the third part to come out.
Everyone is welcome here today. And right now, everyone has a lot of games to play. As you can see behind me, in just the first 5 months of 2026,
you should get a chicken sandwich then.
A record-setting 9,265 new game releases, and that's up from 7,800 last year. There are now more games and more creators than at any point in the history of this great medium. Now, sure, a cynic might look at those numbers and think, how can anyone possibly break through with their game? But then you look closer. So far this year, 10 of those, they come from anyone possibly break through with their game. But then you look closer. So far this year, 14 new games.
That was odd. I was gonna say, it's like word of mouth really helps nowadays.
They come from independent publishers. Isn't that great? Absolutely, and most of them were brand new IPs like Nugenics, Windrose, or Far Far West. That tells you something important.
Was there an anime game?
For new experiences.
I shouldn't be that surprised by it, but I just never heard of it.
And when developers take bold, congratulations. Now, you know, some games, they become global blockbusters, but others actually find smaller, passionate communities
actually messing up on his end.
And today, both of those kinds of success matter. The truth is, not every game has to be for everyone. That's what makes this medium so exciting right now and makes SGF so rewarding. Because this show helps drive discovery. I hope you find your next favorite game today. So get ready to get wish listing. Should we get on with the show?
GameCube had a lot of cartoon like platformers now that I think about it. I think there was like a Taz game as well.
It's gonna be a fun ride. So let's get started with our preview of what's ahead with our first announcement.
I'm always gonna appreciate stuff like Billy Hatcher though, because you know, even if that game has its issues, that game is just oozing with charm, and its soundtrack is phenomenal. Housekeeping. Isn't Glitch Productions the like?
So you're the American who called earlier, the sister of the man on the third floor. Ah.
Isn't Glitch Productions like the Murder
Paris.
Drones,
It's so
like
nice
Great
to meet
Digital
you.
Circus?
It's freezing. Come in. Come in. We don't
And then what
want
was
you
it,
to
that
catch
Game
a cold.
Oververse thing? Yeah,
I hate to
yeah, I
say
liked
it, but
Digital
your
Circus.
brother is, well, quite odd. In we go. Oh là là. Mais quel pagaille. He's made such a mess again. Think, I just cleaned it up a week ago. It's like a boulder rolled through here.
No, my room's like if there's one thing I do like at least a little to take care of myself is that I do make sure that my room is clean, because I absolutely hate living in filth.
It must be the maintenance man from this morning. Won't be long. I'll bring some nice coffee to go with the biscuit.
I also have not a clue as to what this is going to be, by the way. Not even a guess on what this could be. You get somebody else's room. Most likely. Apparently it's a room that belongs to a girl that we're acquainted with. I mean, it rolls off the tongue, yeah. You're the kids in there. There's no way this is a Resident Evil game, is it?
Don't move. Claire Redfield.
Oh, it's Code Veronica. Took him long enough. What the? Wait, you waited till after 4 to remake this game, you idiots? Alright, all we need is 0 now. We need 0. We're finally getting this. That'd be all of them, yeah?
Capcom on a roll. What a way to kick
I
off
mean,
the
I
show.
think-
Resident Evil Veronica.
I mean, I
It is
see
a
that.
classic
I think
title
about
of
it
the
now.
Resident Evil universe,
RE5's like
reimagining the experience
almost
for today's
20 years
players.
old, so yeah, it's
Thank you
probably
exactly
time to
what you said,
remake that as
Capcom,
well.
for that
As much as
incredible news.
I
Now,
absolutely adore RE5 the
some
way it is.
surprise breaking news
I
from one of
think
the top
yeah,
independent
it's
game
probably
studios
that's probably going to
in
be
the world.
next to get a remake.
Hello there, I'm Cuphead here at Studio MDHR headquarters.
Oh my
and today,
God.
we have a special announcement for all of you.
No, you can't. No. Jeff! Jeff! I swear to God, I'll kill you. You can't have your stream die now. Good golly. Is it also on Twitch? We might have to switch to Twitch if the YouTube if the YouTube stream's gonna die. God, it's actually stuck. Hang on. We're gonna see if we can find something else. It's still stuck, by the way. I'm just like, I realize I'm not talking. It's still stuck. That's not like me muting anything. It's still just completely frozen. They don't have it on Twitch? Ugh. Okay, well, we're gonna have to go back a bit.
Here at Studio MDHR, thank you for...
There we go.
I didn't know this was plugged in. Hello? Yes? Oh, indeed.
So couple.
Oh, you want me to tell them? Yes, I'll tell them. Yes, right now.
Oh, that's not a mannequin. That's just a normal. That's just a normal
seems
woman
I
that's
have
just
one
spinning on
more
top of two
surprise.
escalators.
A small team within our studio has been working in secret on something completely different. This new project is a love letter to the era that brought us into the world of video games. We have prepared a sneak peek, and I'd say... it's pretty radical. Over here? Ahem. Pretty radical.
Let's roll the clip.
Now in development at Studio MDHR. It's Mighty Cuphead Adventure. A new fast-action platform shooter with arcade-quality graphics and amazing sound. Mighty Cuphead Adventure.
Only from Studio MDHR.
Sorry, back. So fun fact. My brother was in Florida this week, and he came back today, and he has the fever. He caught a fever in Florida. So that was me needing to get to take soup to him.
All right. Well, now please join me in welcoming my co-host and partner in a new game discovery website called Looking for Game. It's Lucy James, everyone.
Surprised you never made a video on Kitsune. You know, just hasn't happened yet. But if I do a video that's just
Thanks,
like
Jeff.
about
I am thrilled to
yokai,
be
I
back
will
here at
absolutely
Summer Game
then just
Fest.
throw Kitsune
I'm
in there.
excited to share in so many incredible announcements. Now this next one is very special for me.
Listen,
It's a game
Cuphead's
we've all
hard,
been waiting to
but
see
if you get good at it, then it doesn't. Then it's not that bad. It's all just getting used to the rhythm of things. But I am doing fine. Thank you for asking. Pre-alpha for 20th century. Fox? Like Fox makes video games now? Fun fact about Cuphead is that I have already recorded like all the footage for it. I am actively wanting to do a video on it. I just need to script it. I script like the intro bit that was basically talking about like how like how things were, how things like led up to it, and like the wait for it that took like 5 years or so. But then afterwards, I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna talk about the entirety of Cuphead. Basically, talk about every single boss. How I just feel about the game in general.
Do you understand?
I played the whole thing as Miss Chalice, by the way, so I hope nobody ends up weird about that. I guess this is a new Aliens game, yeah, because it was Sega. And I guess Fox owns Aliens? Alien Isolation 2, okay. Yeah, just make one. Just make a sequel of the one that actually sold.
Hi,
My avatar is a fox. Looks like a slug girl. Curious as to how many, like.
On behalf of the whole survival
I mean, I think that the fox ears like are pretty distinguished.
It's been 12 years since we released the first Alien Isolation, and we're continuing what we started.
First one was boring. I've heard that it's like it all depends whether or not like you can really get down with the type of games that are just you have no means to fight back and you're hiding.
From the claustrophobic confines of the colony
Which I know not everybody gets. I know everybody's not down with those games. I got a bit burnt out of those types of games around Layers of Fear 2, which I felt was a complete is just completely not even remotely as good as the first one.
Today, we are honored to have one of gaming's true visionaries.
When I do free commissions of art, I cannot possibly ask an artist to draw for free. I would need to pay you. And I understand that you would be like, oh, but it's fine, I'll do it. No. I value artists too much to not pay them. Somebody's at the door. Everything's going on when I wanted to stream. Nothing happened all day.
And now, let's talk about his next game. A few years ago, we gave you an early glimpse at Ueda-san's next game, then known as Project Robot. Well, now, it's time to step deeper into the mysterious, unsettling, and epic world that marks Ueda's first game in a decade. Let's take a look.
Okay, I'm back. That's interesting. Hey, if you would like to just do fan art of Yuri, I mean, I'd be very grateful for it, but I would still want to like try and donate to like a coffee or something, because I don't like the idea of people who have spent years of their life honing their craft to then just do it for free for nothing. I don't believe in paying people in exposure. You can't get food with exposure. I mean, that looks interesting, but what is it? Gen Atlas. Okay. That doesn't look bad.
Does that look incredible?
We need
I cannot wait for Gen Atlas. Thank you, Ueda-san. All right, well, next we travel to the
What
east
is Yoko
to
Taro
China,
doing
circa
these
848
days?
AD. Blood Message is a cinematic single-player action-adventure game from NetEase. You are a messenger who embarks on a perilous eastward odyssey with your son, fighting against impossible odds.
I don't really know many space games besides the one, No Man's Sky, which took years to get good, apparently. There's also like that really, really well done that game that's gonna be on Switch. That's like it's like playing an 80s anime in space. I forget the name of it, but that game looks phenomenal. And that's all for recent ones. If we're talking about old space games, then it's like, yeah, I really like Star Wars Battlefront 2 on my PlayStation 2. Galactic Conquest mode was sick. Okay, this is an honest question. And like I have no issues with these types of games. But how many samurai games can you make? Like, I actively have stopped being able to find the difference between, like, Ghost of Tsushima and that other samurai game that I think Team Ninja made, or it was Ninja Theory, maybe. And now this one. And there was like 2 others that like got announced like a year or so ago. I don't know if those even came out yet. Yeah, it's a little bit of fatigue. Like, I get samurais are cool, but like, how many of these games can be made by different people? Rise of Ronin, that's the one, yeah. Want a new Stellar Blade game? I don't know if Nikkei... I don't know if the Nikkei team are up to that. Yeah, I feel that. Like in some ways, I can understand it, because people that end up learning about this stuff and then wanting to have their own interpretation of it, I think stuff like that's pretty interesting. But if the idea is to then try and sell like a authentic, like cinematic, like experience and like, then yeah, in terms of the nitty-gritty details, I probably would prefer it if like a Japanese-made studio would have made it, because then they would know that stuff more than us. They teach that stuff to their kids. Yuri, do you know what Yuri is? Yeah, it's girl love. It's 2 girls kissing, loving, doing all types of stuff. Lesbians in the American sense. And I enjoy it quite a lot. It's quite literally the reason why I'm alive. If I'm gonna be completely honest.
Hello everyone, this is Yokoyama. Today, we have an exciting new update about Stranger Than Heaven. First, please take a look at this.
Okay, so this is the other game that's by the Yakuza people. A Japanese American Civil War game? Yeah, that would be weird. Stellar Blade is a good game. I've heard. It's just another one of those things where it's like, I don't own anything I can play it on. I don't own a PlayStation 5. And I cannot play it on my computer because I just don't have space. Huh. Okay. Okay. That's weird.
Crazy. Well, Yokoyama, we got a lot to talk about, but first of all, we have a release date.
I'm sure you do. That
2027年1月15日となります。そして先ほどのトレーラーには新しいキャストも情報が含まれていましたが
Like, I'm remembering the Defunctland video about, like, Walt Disney being brought back as an animatronic. It's like that man's dead. What are we doing?
We revealed some interesting new cast members. To tell you more about that, I'd like to bring out a special guest.
Please welcome Snoop Dogg.
It's just straight up Snoop Dogg they brought him in. Does the state even consent? I don't know. I would like to hope they didn't. They didn't just throw him in.
Snoops, everyone's talking about this game.
Yeah, I could feel
So good
that.
to have you here, man. So
As someone
you're
who
teaming
loves
up-
JRPGs,
Yokoyama,
I was
tell us how
bummed
this happened.
when
Why do you wanna work
Yakuza
with
became a
us?
turn-based
I'm a big
RPG,
fan of
because it's
Sega.
like,
I've been playing that
what?
game
Why?
since it
What?
first came out, and,
Huh?
to be associated with such a
You're an
great game is
you're an action beat 'em up kind of deal.
the team that they put together. It's an amazing,
We don't have many of those. Why are you trying to get rid of them?
Just announcing this trailer. How's Tupac being a part of this?
Also, just to go back,
Tupac Estate and my son,
Nikke
myself,
is
we
a
worked very
fine
closely
game.
together, so it just made sense to put him in
I will
this
not
game
say that
because
its
his
story is
likeness
good.
and his spirit still lives on, and I just feel like it was so
I will
connected
not
to
say
what
that
we're
it's
doing,
a.
so
I will not
what
say
y'all
it's a
think?
bad game. I will not say that it's like an exceptional game. I am saying that it is a fine game. It does have good music,
Well, we're looking forward to hearing
and
more on Stranger Than Heaven. I also wanna ask you, though, about
sometimes
something
it
a couple years
has
ago, TJ,
well-written
you talked about
characters.
Death Row Games is something that you guys want to do.
But Nikke has an issue with a lot of that like a lot of gacha games have, in that they try to do a dark, gritty story, but then they can't keep it.
Actually bring it to life.
They can't actually keep up with it, because then that would like come in between them making money.
Thanks for joining us. Yokoyama-san, Jamil.
So it's like, no character is actively going to die unless we go into the past, and then we don't know that character even existed beforehand. So all of the tension that they try to make about anything that happens in it just feels kind of flimsy.
And Little Nightmares. You brave the wild north as researchers stranded in a mind-bending, player-shaped
Welcome to the NHK. Do I know what that is? It sounds familiar. That's a great logo. I do know what Welcome to the NHK is. I do know what that is. I have not watched it, though. A lot of characters do die. I would love to know where I was missing that, because I played up until it was like Crown, I believe her name was. Crown and Chime. And that story literally had every issue that I have with Nikke, where they act like they're going to kill Chime off, and then they have Crown just like no-sell the Rapture Queen boss thing, like the woman with like the glaive tail. She just no-sells her, like gets Chime's head back or her body back or whatever, and then just like Chime's back in the next scene, and there was no problem. There was no problem at all. And even at the end of that story, where it's just like, oh, Crown's on her ropes, but it turns out that she actually had this secret special like engine inside of her that lives off of the poison gas that this Rapture just happened to expel, and it makes her Super Saiyan, and she just gets rid of everything because we needed to sell this character. Ignoring the fact that if that character really exists out there in just nowhere land, how did humanity ever lose? How did humanity lose if you just have a character that just completely deflates it? What was like an issue for everything? Layer chapters are very well written, sure, but if I get almost 2 years into a game and I don't feel like its story is really doing much with it, then I just say, okay, what else? What other reason am I still playing this game then? Like I said, I think Nige's a fine game. Like, I respect that game. I don't personally care for the majority of the designs in the game because I'm too asexual for that. I like characters with clothes on.
How old are you now?
Sorry about that again. Everything keeps happening. When it comes to Blue Archive, would you consider yourself one of those fans? I do not know what you mean by those fans, but I know that I'm not a majority of Blue Archive fans on the fact that I like the idea of Sensei also being a woman. And I also like the idea of, like, Kivotos being one of the gayest, like, places alive. Because it is a world where there are only women, but they have a Valentine's Day still. So, like, people have an issue. People have an issue with you wanting to find, like the characters having, like, same-sex relationships, like, a problem, and that only Sensei should be allowed to date or interact, like, sexually or whatever with, like, the students. And I'm just like, brother, are you actively playing this game? Are you kidding me?
Don't save me a spot in hell, Shaka. Path ahead is dangerous.
Did you miss? I don't know. Quite frankly, there was a sand game that came back too. Oh, they're remastering Black Flag. Interesting.
Welcome back to SGF. That was Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, which has arrived.
I don't know if we're gonna get anything on Virtual Fire, honestly, because they've been very close to their chest about anything regarding that game.
In the world, with a legendary franchise.
It's so weird seeing movie studios as now have game devs. Oh, hello? Oh. Okay then.
You guys having fun yet? We are just getting started, believe it or not. All right, well, that's another TMNT game from Platinum Games.
Yeah, I don't have an issue with remasters.
Last Ronin. Now, please welcome two-time TGA loser for Expedition 33 and Final Fantasy 16. It's Ben Starr, who voices the Visitor in Fortnite.
Hey. Just give me a new Persona. We're not getting Persona here. Atlas themselves would announce that. They are not putting it here.
Had the incredible opportunity to step into the world of Fortnite as the Visitor. And today, I finally get to share a glimpse of where that journey is heading next. We've been working on this for a
I'm still taken aback by that.
A new season
I haven't seen Platinum Games' logo since Kamiya left.
Let me show you what's coming in Fortnite's next season runners, launching later tonight.
The hunt for power breeds chaos.
I haven't heard of Fortnite in a hot minute. The last time I had any inclination to think about Fortnite was when Miku showed up in it, and then I remembered I would have to pay money to get Miku, so I did not. I uninstalled the game again. I play Gacha because I don't have money. You think I have money for Miku? I'm sorry. I can't.
So we must secure them.
And Platinum help with some of Yoko Taro's game? Yeah, but that was 10 years ago. Nier Automata, I'm sorry to break it to some of you, that game is 10 years old. I believe so anyway. Didn't it come out 2016? '17. Okay. So it's almost 10 years old. It's 9 years old. Oh, it just had its anniversary back in February. I completely missed that.
Now, if you're wondering how we end up on this new island, you'll have to jump into
God,
the
do I need to start working on that video now? So that I can actually release it on the 10-year anniversary? Because I 100% want to talk about Nier.
And in the live event, that choice changes your experience. It has all been building to this moment. The party starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, but the doors open early, and trust me, you'll want to stay to the very end of the event. I've got a little surprise waiting for you.
Oh, I played Nier Automata. I beat it. I got all the way to that ending, and I made the choice to give them all like a happy ending. But that was back when I had a PlayStation 4. So I bought the game again on a different platform so that I can now save that world instead.
Now it's time for a special announcement from Bandai Namco about one of the most influential sci-fi franchises ever created.
On Earth, mankind measured time by seasons, not sirens.
Oh, I didn't really like Nier Automata. That's fine.
Promising. Out here, that promise is a lie.
Is the audio distinct again? Yeah, it might be Gundam. Yeah, 100%. Now the stream's audio is just distinct. Jeff, how much money are you putting into these streams, my guy?
Every breath taken.
Oh my god. Jeff, I'm gonna go to your house and I'm gonna ask you to stop. Just in general, I'm gonna ask you to stop.
It's a physics game about two geese and one very fragile egg.
Ugh.
Okay, Honky. Ready to be a parent?
Okay, we're gonna have to.
Don't worry, this is a piece of cake.
Okay, Honky.
And one very...
So yeah, it is a Gundam game. Okay. Kinda looks sick, not gonna lie.
Find me. I'm here.
Okay, so that's then go back to the ducks carrying the carrying the egg.
Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Careful.
Be careful. Be careful with our little baby.
Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Careful. Careful. To left. Left. Your other left.
Yeah, Cuphead had it worst. We had to go back. We had to go back fully for Cuphead.
Listening to me?
What is this? It's way too hard.
Watch out with our baby. If we work together.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen a Gundam game that you're actually like playing
Oh gosh, that looks
in like a 3D space. It's like the Warriors spinoffs. Like we normally only get like the Super Robot Wars games.
This really is an extremely hard game.
Congrats, Adrian. What a fun
Jesus
game.
Christ.
All right, now it is time for
That was a
debut
Chugga
game.
Conroy level
Veteran
pun.
team of developers
Jesus.
who come from Naughty Dog and Infinity Ward and other amazing studios. Over the past half-decade, they've quietly been working on an ambitious new project. Here,
Extremely
global
hard.
announcement.
People are endlessly disappointing.
Have you played Ninja Gaiden 4 yet? Not yet, no. There's a lot of games that I need to get to, and that's one of them. Because I can't believe Ninja Gaiden came back.
They lie.
I hear it's like if 3 was like had more time, which I appreciate because I feel like 3 had a lot of good ideas that would just end up being
So that's what I
undercooked.
say when I look at someone like you.
Nothing's ever gonna match the insanity of 2 though.
Different.
And if anybody needs like to know,
Truly a sick fuck.
I legit maybe don't play it if you can't handle games that are that hard. That's no moon. That's a space station. But I implore everyone to at least look up the boss fight in Ninja Gaiden 2 against the Statue of Liberty. And I did not misspeak when I said that.
Yeah, well, that's temporary. Just like you and me.
You guys don't understand the real threat. Not like we do.
Ninja versus the Statue of Liberty.
I've got to work with my enemy to survive.
That is a boss fight in Ninja Gaiden 2.
Either we fight those things together, or die alone.
Yeah. That's right. It wasn't Sigma. I can't remember if it was Sigma or Black. I think Black's. No, Black's the remaster of the first one.
We fight together. Or die
I
alone.
feel like some 3D indie games have a specific look to them, makes them look generic. Are you just referring to like the Goose game? Yeah, there's like an aesthetic for that kind of crossfire. There's like an aesthetic to be found with that kind of like simplistic, low, almost kind of low poly but refined kind of look.
With the goal
I mean, I think it's charming, but I can understand that some people might find that it's done a bit much.
Two opposing operators must form a temporary alliance. depending on one another. Is
Oh
the
yeah,
only
aesthetic.
chance
It's also
of
an aesthetic
survival.
that's easy to make. There's that
To
as well,
support this
because
narrative,
when
we completely rethought how cover and traversal
whatchamacallit.
work together, and created a system that
When,
rewards
when you're an indie dev, and especially if
stealth,
it's like your
and
first
repositioning.
title,
It's called
or
adaptive cover.
your first few
With
titles, you
adaptive
don't
cover,
exactly have that
our player
that amount of
character
money
Layla
to
dynamically
throw at
adjusts
everything.
her stance to react to the complex terrain and the enemy's line of sight. It fundamentally changes your
Yeah, the
relationship
showcase has
with
been
the
pretty fun so
environment
far.
and becomes an active skill to master. Shout out to our
My issues have been more with the stream, with Jeff and his stream, than the actual show. But the show's been pretty good.
Love high agency, single player, story driven games. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Jacob and Taylor. Now, last year at the Game Awards, we introduced the next game from Remedy Entertainment. Here's a new look at the mind-bending world of Control Resonant.
Oh. Surprised we're
been
still
7
getting footage
years.
of this.
The oldest house has fallen. Everything we tried to contain is
Oh,
now loose
I'm
in
with
the
that.
streets of
I'm with
Manhattan.
that mentality, noob.
This was caused by
Like,
a
I don't
new
need to
type
see the
of
pores on
optical
a
resonance.
character.
It is
I don't need to
beyond
see
anything that we can currently
like I don't need
measure.
like God rays to be
It's all
exploding out of
quite
every tree, shadow, or anything like that. Just give me a fun game. That's all I ask for. I don't know like why we got to the point now where it just becomes like a race to see who could spend the most money on a video game. But it's a lot of times that money's not going towards anything that's actually leading to a better product. It just more feels like a waste.
All we can do is dig
We've seen
deeper.
everything about this game in State of Play already.
Keep
Yeah, and like
searching for the solutions.
I am surprised that we're seeing more
Every
about
way
it.
we can.
I guess it's for people who didn't end up watching it at PlayStation.
Before it's too late.
Right now, it's time for another Summer Game Fest exclusive, the announcement of the next game in a storied franchise.
It wasn't Yoko Taro that necessarily made up the language, he was the composer. And I think... Hang on, I have the soundtrack on my phone, so I'll be able to tell you actively who it was.
Coming to this vast frontier. But for our guild, we who protect this land,
Keiichi Okabe. Absolutely amazing composer.
you feel it too.
The modern evolution of the MMO.
Wonder at the astonishing.
Doesn't every MMO promise to be a modern evolution? But they all end up just being World of Warcraft again.
Spirits to whom we are bound. At the gods who hold dominion over all. We cannot guarantee your comfort or even your safety. But if you yearn
I appreciate games that can make that like go that deep into their world building,
purpose,
where
for a cause worth
they make like a fake language and you can actually translate it.
we
As much as people like meme on Star Fox Adventures, Guild Wars. Huh? I didn't know that I didn't know. What's Guild Wars a MMO series? I didn't even know that.
To everyone watching both here and live online around the world, I'm Colin Johansson, the studio head at ArenaNet, and I want to thank you for watching the exclusive first look at our upcoming game. The time is right for the next evolution of the MMORPG, and that game is Guild Wars 3. Glad you all agree.
No, I like
Guild Wars
single-player
3 is
games
an
as well,
epic
but
world.
that's mainly
It is
just
both
due to the fact
beautiful
that I
and
don't
fun to
really have
explore.
friends to
The
play
joy of
games
movement
with.
is powered by your character's momentum, and combat will usher in an entirely new type of MMO experience.
Oh, well, maybe
By
that's why they're
launching on
making a new
PC
one so they
and
could try and
PlayStation 5, we're inviting the
Ah,
biggest
make-
audience yet
make a Guild
to
Wars that is
experience
good
the world
then.
of Guild Wars. We're so excited to
Yeah, 'cause
welcome
I
all of you
absolutely-
to join our Guild Wars community. Go to guildwars3.com
I remember seeing this
to sign
logo
up for our
for
newsletter right
years.
now. Thank you.
I never knew it was an MMO. Wow.
Thanks, Colin. Get ready to blast across the galaxy with daring races, dangerous rivals, and some very familiar faces. Star Wars Galactic Racer is coming this October! And now it's time to head to a brand new planet, Revengence. Now this is pod racing.
Ha 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 ha! I know that one.
Welcome to Durban Acos, where champions are born and losers annihilated. My sources say you've been making friends amongst our
You got a single-player pod racing game?
Racers don't go head to head against.
I mean, is that not what this would be?
Legends do.
Because I know the N64 one was single-player. I think it's split screen, but like it had like a campaign.
Stay out of my way.
Oh, this is the dream shape.
Okay, that wasn't me, by the way. That that was the stream still.
There's a reason why they call Kestar Pool the champion.
It's fine that you don't find too many of the games interesting.
The golden age of the Galactic League.
I've learned from a very, very special person that means a lot to me, who's sadly not with us, a Mr. Desmond, otherwise known as Etika, that it's fine if you don't like certain games, but it's nice to at least like appreciate the work that goes into just the game itself, even if it's not your cup of tea. What kind of game would you like to see? Again, I don't really have any real feelings or opinions or anything because I don't even have money to buy anything. Hey, put Granblue Versus on Switch so that I can actually play it, and that'll be what I would want. But that's not gonna be here. So. Plus, whatchamacallit, Granblue, oh, what is it? What is it? Like the Monster Hunter game that they made. That's coming, I think, next month? It's either next month or this month. That one looks absolutely amazing. I can't wait for that. Lego Ninjago. I've not heard Ninjago in years. Relink, thank you. Thank you so much. I do think I know what you mean about that person that said the action game shouldn't have combos in it, and I don't trust people like that. Like, there's a lot of times where I try to understand like the different perspectives from other people, but they're
another one is Virtua Fighter. Today we've got your first ever look at the surprising scale and scope of the next installment. This is Virtua Fighter Crossroads.
Crossroads. I can't believe they actually have footage of this game. Yeah, I guess that's what 6 is going to be called. Oh, is there going to be like a big old story mode of this?
Are we talking about your ex? Hey, I've got an idea for you.
Hey, Asiello. Bet you're hungry after this morning, huh? Same as usual?
Your sister's really taking this whole job thing seriously, huh, Divina?
I know. They really weren't kidding about this being a fighting town.
We're all fuck-ups. Otherwise, we wouldn't be living in Villa Sapara.
I don't know the Street Fighter leaks at all, but I don't buy any leaks. After Smash, like, and the Rayman thing, never. Never at any point in time will I ever believe any leaks ever again.
You fucked with the Chinese mafia.
The desync is really bad.
Just take it easy.
I wonder if refreshing it again is going to do anything.
That's your
Madam Sue?
You play the part of a fighter, but you are lacking in kung fu.
Rise over the cries, city of blood, sweat, and survivors.
Just Virtua Fighter 6 Crossroads, okay.
Once you're inside, there's no surrender. That's Pai Chan.
Who's Pai Chan?
What?
Oh.
It's been 25 years since RuneScape was born, and 20 years tomorrow that Duriel 321 wreaked havoc in Falador. Finally, this legendary universe is coming to console with RuneScape Dragon Wilds, playable now on PC in early access. Here's a new look.
Okay, let's refresh. This is another Sony game. Stop opening up chat. I don't care about that chat. I care about my own. No, it's still desynced. Well, oh, Switch. Right, this game looks amazing. Yeah, this one, Orbitals, that's what it was called. This game looks great too. Yeah, it is interesting that there's going to be a Virtua Fighter game that has like an actual like mainline story, because the only thing that we've really had are the normal like world tour kind of deals where you just fight people, get experience, level up, get better at beating up people. Which I'll always appreciate in fighting games. I feel like more fighting games should have stuff like that for people like me who don't play online and don't buy a fighting game just to play online. They play it just to have like a fun, they have like fun combat. Cool, but Switch exclusive. Yeah, but see, the thing about like people that never get, like I'm not saying that you don't get this, but the reason why exclusives still happen is because that game wouldn't have existed if that company then didn't fund it. It was the case with Bayonetta 2, like, and why it was only Wii U, like it was only on Wii U and such, is that Orbitals would not exist if Nintendo did not fund it. So
welcome.
That's why it ends. That ends the breaks.
It's okay.
if Sony walked in and actually wanted to like give money to the game and let it exist, then they would put it on Sony as well.
You're looking at a living fossil. Hey guys, you're gonna want to see this.
Certain games don't need online. Yeah. There's quite a lot where I feel like the online's really detracting more than anything.
Survival epic, 65mm in the making.
What the hell did we get ourselves into?
It's still a charming series. I think size, like scale being adjusted just because of how smaller you get and how things that aren't even remotely. Herm, guys, he's right behind me.
Let it ride on a roll of the dice.
You should play Ground 2. It sounds like really fun. Yeah, okay. I never played the first one. I never played the first Ground. But I did appreciate the fact that it had an arachnophobia mode. That's pretty fun. Oh, okay. Interesting. I will be right back once again.
Yes, that was indeed a young Don Salieri from the original Mafia. Man of Honor expands Enzo's journey in Mafia: The Old Country this August. Okay, can you imagine working on something for 16 years of your life? Back in 2010, the creator of Assassin's Creed set out on a journey to build his next time-bending epic. Today, after many twists and turns, it is finally time for Patrice Désilets to invite you in to his new world.
I was born to be the collector. To protect a world I cannot be a part of. Destined to be feared for what I am. It is my fate. I have devoted my life to facing them. Those granted the power to raise souls. Those corrupted by their gifts. Tilting the ancient balance toward cataclysm. But at last, their debt is due. Every choice, every breath has led me to this moment. As the moon bears witness, I take the first step. My time has come. I am ready.
Thank you, Jeff, and thank you, everyone. 1666 has been a monumental and emotional journey. David Lynch once said, "The film is the talking." That's how I feel today about the game. Instead of explaining features, I'll simply say this. As of right now, the prologue is free to download on Steam and Epic Game Store. It's a 30-minute story experience and amuse-bouche, if you will. I'll leave you with a glimpse of what's to come when the game launches on early access later this year. Join us for the journey. Merci and panache Kaolis.
Thank you, Patrice. Still to come, we've got a lot of great announcements for you, including a
Good
surprise
golly
guest.
gosh.
Who's that?
Saw? Okay. No, it's not pee breaks again. My brother has the fever. So I've been getting everything for him because he needs like an ice pack and food and medicine and stuff.
Perfect.
Roll the tape.
You heard the puppet. Roll the tape.
I want to play a game.
A 100 years have passed.
The whole blooper team.
Genesis of your legacy. They call you a monster. But I call
Thought they'd be busy playing, like remaking the first Silent Hill.
is our only true path.
I watched Yuri on Ice. I did watch it back in the day. It was a fun show.
Strips away the lies that people tell
Very gay show.
Only then do
But
we get
you know,
to see
I don't only like girls and girls getting together. Guys and guys, especially cute ones getting together, is fun too.
a sacrifice.
It just doesn't happen
must
as often,
always
unfortunately.
Be paid in blood. Live or die.
I mean, I technically made a video talking about Yuri. It was just a short.
Your book, bound in blood, inspires those who are worthy. The spiral bleeds ever deeper. Let the games begin.
Our war's end approaches.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. It's interesting. It's like 1 versus 3 though.
Humanity's fate will be determined by one final sacrifice. We are ready to bleed, bearer. Are you?
The veil between realms is unraveling. Life or death. You alone will decide.
Lords of the Fallen 2, wishlist now.
That's right, Lords of the Fallen 2 is also coming to Steam this fall. Next up is a brand new game from BitReactor, a studio formed by some of the most experienced developers in the tactics genre. This is Star Wars Zero Company.
Intelligence was just briefed on a separatist fleet massing in the Serralona system.
Then we need to make our move.
You got someone?
Elden Ring has issues, but I wouldn't say that it was terrible.
Zero Company.
What do you got for me, Bennett? Lord Silius. Coil's been spotted meeting with local gangsters. Find out what they're up to.
I've been tracking Fathom for months. She's at the center of it all.
All right, let's get a team together. We work with all kinds of folks. Ex-separatist, ex-noble, ex-cons, and we're better for it. We're almost there. We We just gotta finish this job.
There we go!
General Skywalker.
A little surprise at the end there. All right, dark fantasy has always been about one thing, the monster within. And today, one of Europe's most ambitious studios is ready to
that
take
should
you
be the
into a
last
brutal new
time.
world where
I have to
vampires
go away.
emerge.
Bonus.
Hiding.
Come in.
Let's see again. It starts off like Souls style dark, but then the protagonist is basically Dante. That'd be fun.
Oh, shit! The box. Please.
What games have you been playing recently? I'd like pause the stream. I gotta go to the bathroom. No, can do. That's not how live streams work.
Neither do I. You certainly have reason.
Amusingly, after the Resident Evil 4 stream, which by the way, the morning I woke up after that stream, my voice was just shot. I couldn't I couldn't speak at all afterwards. So maybe talking for 16 hours. Not the easiest thing in the world to do. I don't know how VTubers do it, if I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, after playing through RE4, I just started playing RE5 again. I got all the way to chapter 5. Just about to the bit where you fight Excella when she turns into the big goop.
How many
Goop monsters.
did you drain dry? Maybe we aren't so different after all.
Interesting. Oh god, September's gonna be stacked.
Hello everyone, my name is Konrad Tomaszkiewicz and I'm the game director of The Blood of Dawnwalker. What you just saw was an invitation to join us on an adventure. Adventure through eras and cultures in our story-driven open-world dark fantasy saga. The first part, a CGI, shows where our saga leads to, a present-day adventure. The gameplay segment that follows
I guess
is
so.
our current
Which
game, and it's an
someone
origin
brought up
story.
a very good point where it's
I
like
hope
if
you
you
will
just
have
put
as much fun
everything
playing our
in
game
September, then
as
you
we
end
had
up
making it.
causing
Thank you,
everybody to
and
compete
have
with
great rest of
you,
the show.
which ends up like causing a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like everybody expects GTA 6 to be like this big thing, but if you make it so that GTA 6 is the only game that comes out that month, then yeah, by default, it is going to be the biggest game that month, because there's going to be nothing else that comes out. And did Rockstar suddenly move their game to the next year? Listen, the second they do that, like 50 games are also gonna like move over to October. I assure you. You know, I have never played this game. I don't know anything about like this whole thing. 'Cause, like, it mainly got popular around like pandemic. But again, I didn't really have anybody to play it with, so I never had the experience that all these people have with this series. I guess you could call it a series at this point.
From the Among Us TV series, please welcome Yvette Nicole Brown.
There was a
and Liv
TV
Houston.
series?
Hello, Summer Game Fest! Hey! We are so excited about
Yeah,
the future.
I haven't really been excited for a Grand Theft Auto
Our
since
task
4.
is sharing even more good news about the animated series.
And I also haven't felt that the Grand Theft Auto has really been that good since 4.
And the imposter could be any one of us. I think this calls for an emergency meeting.
So, you'd rather call a meeting than complete our task? That's suspicious. I'll have to report this to Mira HQ.
Oh, no, I mean, I don't think there's any need.
Take it up with admin. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for.
Is that actually her?
Betrayal and more in the Among Us series. Enjoy.
I'm looking at that woman's face and I'm just like, is that like Josh's boss, Helen from Drake and Josh? And I'm just like, no, that's no. Is it?
1 dead crewmate, that's an oopsie. 3 makes it a murder mystery.
So that's actually her? Wow.
Whoever smelt it dealt it. If only there was someone who could take charge.
Yo. Some people age like amazingly well. Because my immediate thought is just like, it can't be her. That was 20 years ago. She can't still look that good. Like, she can't look not old after 20 years. But actively, she looks like she hasn't aged at all. That's crazy.
Would you believe me if I said some of our biggest surprises at SGF are still to come? Stay tuned.
Is
it?
it?
Turns out there's more coming from one of this year's best reviewed games, 007 First Light. Here's a first tease of a new story mission coming later this year.
The only thing I know about this game is that Nvidia keeps trying to give me something free for it. And I'm just like, Nvidia, listen. I would not, even if I was going to play a 007 game in the year of our Lord 2026, it would not be on PC.
Best of luck, 007.
So around Among Us getting a TV show honestly makes sense. I mean, again, I don't really know anything about Among Us. I don't know anything. What? How? How are you gonna just throw that in there? What? Alright. Yeah, sure. Sure. Final Fantasy 14. On the go.
The time is finally here.
It's not much to know about Among Us. Sure. But I mean, I just mean, like, I don't get why it's funny. I guess it's more than anything. I don't get the humor that, like, a lot of YouTubers that I watch, like, will just randomly throw in where they, like, do sound cues from it. Where they abbreviate suspicious. No, that was right. That's why I was surprised by it. That is 100% Final Fantasy 14 on Switch too. Which, like, whoa. That's a beefy game to have on the go. They 100% should put Strangers of Paradise. Yep, that's in the, I agree with that one. Hang on, this game looks real neat. I like the character designs. Oh my god. Oh, is this another MMO? Ion 2, rather. All these games are getting sequels, and I'm just like, what?
To do that, I need a complete.
Oh, it's Wuthering Waves.
Maybe this is
Oh, right. This is happening.
Time to knock the rust off.
Maybe the two of you really are from another universe.
I mean, sure. I'll install the game to get the free Rebecca, and then uninstall the game once again because I'm not in. I can't really play Wuthering Waves on my computer as of now.
Deleting your ass.
Come on! Eat less, loser!
It's also an original IP. That happens more often than you probably think it does.
The Discord is looking for us.
It's just that a lot of those games don't really get, like, advertising. Like... Oh god, what was that game? There's an anime game where you're effectively, like, superheroes fighting against aliens, and it's like a DMC, like, kind of game. I forget what it's called, but it looked amazing. People also freaked out because one of the superheroes, his name is voiced by All Might. He's voiced by All Might's voice actor. Might Reina, thank you. Yes, that one. Capcom presents.
Wyveria negated the weight of buildings and mounted the sky.
Oh, is this Monster Hunter?
I can't stop wondering, how can all this exist up amongst the clouds?
Ah, okay. So this is like their, This is like their... Oh! Is that just the... Pardon me? Is that just... Was that just Nero's Devil Bringer?
They can affect the environment with just their presence. A moving natural disaster.
Yeah, this is like their Sunbreak, their Iceborne kind of thing.
Difficult to reproduce. Sounds like an elder dragon.
It's literally Red Queen. It's the Red Queen and the Devil Breaker. Ascendance, okay. From my understanding, people on PC have only recently got to play this game. Is that Lao Shen? Oh my! Whoa. Okay, that's neat. That's neat. I appreciate when old Monster Hunter monsters get brought back. God dang. Especially someone from 2. No one gets brought back from DOS. Just in general, nobody gets brought back from DOS. Yeah, personally, I like the classic Monster Hunter games more than like the current, like, modern games. So, like, with much like World, where it's like I played a bit of it, but I couldn't really stick with it for much longer. I'll just wait until the next game that's like Wilds. Or not Wilds. Blah, 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 blah. Rise. Bleh. I'll wait for the next game that's like Rise. Yes, that's the Monster Hunter that I like. That's not to say that that World or Wilds are bad games by any stretch. They're like pretty fun, like just as much. But as somebody who started the series with 3, it's a bit much to to enjoy a series that wasn't really, story focused, and then have the story be like you know, like a Western game, which that's what Capcom's whole MO was, to try and appeal to Westerners, and you know, it worked. Obviously, that Monster Hunter World made so much money for them, so I'm not gonna act like I'm not gonna act like I'm like I don't get it. But again, I just prefer the classic games. Yeah, I think the main issue I had with World was just that, like, the worlds blah, blah, were a bit too big, and it for a lot of like sections of the game, especially the pink Rathian bit, it's just like, okay, this area could have this area could have been a bit shorter. The map also does not help you at all because it's a flat map, but that doesn't really show the different levels to everything, and it's such a vertical game.
Action RPG. There you saw a boss fight against Kong Kong Zi, with each move pulled from real centuries-old Chinese magic tradition.
Interesting.
Now, how about a little
I'm sorry I was talking over it.
Get ready for lots of loop-de-loops and massive jumps with the announcement of the biggest Hot Wheels racing game yet.
Huh? What? Hello? Am I 8 again? What is happening? That is some whiplash. we went from a China action game to a Hot Wheels Game of the Year, calling it now. Listen, I can always be down with an arcade racer. They just need to make them. I'm not one for Forza or games like it where it's just like the idea is just like, yeah, it's the most realistic racing game you could play. Like, that's not exactly as interesting to me. Is there a Sonic game coming? Oh, okay, it's more stuff for the, okay. Avatar? And once again, it's Godzilla. All right. Once again, there's like a. Okay. So there's a lot of people that just like started screaming. Unfortunately, I'm like, or fortunately, however you want to feel about it, I'm not one of those people. I still have to this day have never seen Evangelion. So I do not get it. However, I do like the color scheme of the Ava unit, and I still, in Xenoblade X, I absolutely made one of my skells into the color scheme of the Ava unit, even though I've not even seen the show. I don't even know if that Ava is good or not in the show. I thought Attack... Oh, okay, so they're making... Okay. As I was saying, I thought Attack on Titan ended? Xenoblade X mentioned? Yeah, I absolutely love Xenoblade X. It's one of my favorite video games. What I was gonna say, I've been vocal, but it's like I feel Sonic should have made more games like R, and the kart racing thing shouldn't be the only racing game. Because to me personally, I've always liked the idea of like Sonic and friends in a foot race. But you know, I understand that it's not nearly as marketable. So Ava's good, but their fans aren't good. It's not even fans anything. Like, I don't even know anything about fans of Ava. I literally just don't know anything about the show. I don't know anything about the show. I haven't heard anything about any of the people who watch it or know it. Just that whole thing just whoosh, just passed me by. The only thing I know is that it's the reason Xenogears exists. That's it.
From many of the creative leaders behind Forza Horizon comes a new cinematic open-world driving experience. Set in Monaco and the French Riviera, where the worlds of pro and underground street racing collide. This
Yeah, I
is
guess it makes
clutch
sense that they would
for Maverick
finish
Games.
the Attack on Titan games because the series finished. So I guess it makes sense. It's like how Bleach came back and to do that final season of the anime.
We have 2 drivers dead.
I have to also
3
bring
more
up
in
something.
intensive care.
I've wanted to do a video about Xenoblade X and its soundtrack.
My friend said you can help me.
And like the idea of doing so was planned like about a year and a half ago. But then the definitive edition got announced. And I realized it's like, oh, there's gonna be new people playing this game now. I can't talk about this. I can't do this video now because then it's good. Because like, I want to talk about everything about the game. I want to talk about spoilers and all. But now the clock has been reset. So I put that video on the back burner as I waited for people to play the game for the first time and like enjoy it. But yeah, I think it might be about time where I could start working on that video again.
The dead won't rise.
It was infamous for having a garbage fan base. Well,
But their sons
and I just don't know about it. So I can't really say like can't really say much.
You'll harvest.
At least 50 times. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, this type of game. Is this the Holy Night game? It 100% is. I immediately recognized it even though I've never played these type of games. That's pretty sick. You hold the sword out while like riding about. Let's just see your video on Xenogears. I've thought about doing a video on Xenogears where I'm just talking about like everything that was going to be in Xenogears. Like that Bible that they made that's like 300 pages long. I 100% want to do a deep dive on that someday. But it's just a matter of finding the time. Because then it would require me to not only get footage of everything, but then also get footage from Xenosaga and Blade, because there are things that got talked about in Xenogears that ended up coming back. And like they finally got to put it in a game. So stuff like that I would 100% want to do. But that video would be absurdly long. I would just need time to actually do it.
Every face feels out of line, that's how I know they're all mine. We don't fit and we don't care. Broken chunks and broken air. They say
Is that Gerard Butler?
make it loud. Say we're lost, say we're strange, say we'll fade and drift away. But if memory lets us choose, I'll remember all of you. Hands up, shout it out loud, laughing over the doubt. If tomorrow cleans the slate, let tonight decide on it.
How many pirates? Don't know. Sea of Remnants, interesting.
On a shelf?
I see. I saw Dante for half a second.
Guys, is it me or is there something off with this one?
Yeah, he seems different. Has he always had that mustache? He doesn't have a mustache. Oh, yeah.
Hey, buddy, what's your deal?
Howdy. Name's Ryu. What's all this mess about me being different?
Well, look at that. He sounds different, too.
What in the Sam Hill? Everyone in Tokyo talks like this.
I know what this is. It's called a knockoff.
Well, Tarnation could a knock off do this? Howdy, Dukin.
Yikes.
The Capcom Summer Game Sale is here. Take home genuine, bona fide, 100%
That was
authentic,
cute.
real deals on select titles. No knockoffs.
I can't do it if you're watching.
Uh-huh.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing the elite ranks of the Ark Society, Mr. Graves!
Yellow paint. I hear they scared of it, but them
Hitman? Because I would say, hang on, why do I know this song? Oh, that's just straight up him. That's why. Okay. Is this a Pal World trailer at the I almost said the Game Awards. Also, that is straight up Valstrax. Like having the jet wings, that is straight up Valstrax. Fun fact, I actually know somebody who works on this game. I was not preparing for the fish Pokemon to turn into an actual sword. It's neat.
There you have it. Power World 1.0 is coming out on July 10th. Now, at the start of the show, I mentioned we'll have lots
I mean,
of
Power
new
World's not
worlds to
really
explore
anything
today, and the
that,
return
like,
of some long-awaited ones as well.
it's not exactly what I feel is missing out of Pokemon, so I don't really mind it or really care for in that regard, but it's a fine game.
Long, long, long 8 years.
Homicide. 6 total so far.
Is
Each
this
case,
that
husband and
Telltale
wife found.
game?
Shredded.
Yeah.
People are dying.
Is this the Telltale game? First bit, a Telltale game.
Order on the precinct. You're the guy to call.
Yeah, this is the werewolf thing.
Sheriff.
I'll have your job within the week.
Are you living under a rock? You're a raging dumpster fire of a person.
You're the reason I'm here.
Wolf Among Us. There you
She's
go.
a detective.
It's kind of interesting how like these games came out constantly and then like, you know, the studio died and then came back and then it's just been okay, let's do all those things that we used to do again, but now let's space them out a bit more.
I was wondering when you'd turn up. Looking for me?
It's like, what is it? Was the superhero story game by them, or was that from a different studio?
Bigby is finally back, and as we wait for his new adventure in 2027.
Because I remember a lot of people mentioning that it reminded them of Telltale, but I didn't know if it was actually made by them or not.
From an acclaimed studio that is deep into development on its next project.
Different studio? Okay. Yeah, it is interesting that we've gotten from Telltale being the only people that were making games like that to then, whatchamacallit, to then like a lot of people taking the formula and then doing new things with it. And now Telltale's back. They came back and now they're just back to doing like the type of things that they used to do.
I'm listening.
Scarlet Sin. That's the beginning and end of it.
It's not Final Fantasy 10. It's not Final Fantasy 3.
You're acting.
Or 7 Part 3.
Oh yeah? It's our first.
This is way too futuristic for it to be anything close to Midgard.
Stop saying weird things.
Anyone want a remaster of the first game? It's well, partially it's because it's on. It would then be on a platform people can buy it on, ever, again. Because lest we forget, those games came out on PS3 and such. So like, if you wanted to try and buy any of those games now, you actively can't.
How's it looking out there?
You can't buy half of those games anymore because the storefronts are either down, or there's like an obtuse way to try and even get them, or because of licensing reasons, they are no longer available for purchase and then be delisted.
Hearken! The pulse rain shall cease! In the name of the Father!
Okay, hang on. I could get down with a character whose whole thing is that she just punches things really hard. I could absolutely get down with characters like that. Oh, the jukes! The jukes! The elbow blade too, nice. Gotta get your Ghost of the Shell. Gotta get your Ghost of the Shell moment too. Oh, that's straight up Stellar Blade. Blood Rain though. Okay, so yeah, they can't just make another one.
Shift Up is returning to the world of Stellar Blade with an all-new sequel developed entirely by the original team that's here today. Set in the same universe as Stellar Blade, this next chapter continues the story beyond the events of the first game, introducing a new protagonist who you saw there, Evie. It's early in development.
Evie?
We'll have more to share in the future. All right, we're almost done.
Wasn't the first one just called Eve?
It's been almost exactly 3 years since Street Fighter VI was released in June 2023. What's ahead? This is Street Fighter VI Year 4.
Okay.
Street Fighter VI is already
Hi,
entering
Ingrid.
Year 4, but I can sense that we already have new challengers on the horizon.
For the love of God, can we put my characters in the game? There's two people that I want, and they have not shown up at all. I just want them to be in the game. Bosh. Evie is Eve's daughter. Okay. If Sean got in, that'd be crazy. Because they've actively been jobbering him for, like, years. Tifa. Oh, just these four. Okay. That's pretty neat.
Please welcome to the SGF stage.
Also makes sense.
Nakayama-san, director of Street Fighter VI.
She's literally just Punch Girl.
Hamaguchi-san, director of Square Enix.
Tanjiro, is that you? It did kind of look like the Demon Slayer guy.
Thanks to all of you, Street Fighter VI has reached its 3rd anniversary. And today, we're announcing the special
God, this game does not feel like it's been out for 3 years.
ティファはですね、世界中のプレイヤーから愛されてきたキャラクターです。だからこそ目指したのは、ストリートファイター6の世界で本当に戦っているティファの姿です。
Tifa is a character loved by the players all around the world.
This does
That's
make
exactly
me
why our
curious,
goal was
though.
This, to bring to life a Tifa
If
who
we're gonna
truly fights within
prelude
the
by
world of
showing
Street Fighter
Tifa,
6.
and then because Enix can't help themselves, they're like, you're gonna have to also show FF7.
Everything from her design to movement has been rebuilt as Tifa the Street Fighter. Materia has
Yeah,
also
Bosch
been
is a
reimagined
like
as
an
a new
honestly
gameplay
surprising
system.
pick. They're gonna show part 3 finally. They might. If they're gonna announce Tifa in a fighting
We
game.
adapted an iconic Final Fantasy element
I
to the
can't
Allied
imagine that they would
experience.
only put her, like, they would only show her and then nothing else.
ぜひこれからの展開にも期待してください。
Especially if they had the Square
Tifa's
Enix
fight
people
is
here.
far from over. We hope you all look forward to what's coming next.
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
Thank you to Hamaguchi-san and Nakayama-san for coming all the way from Japan to join us for that special moment on stage. And we'll see you guys again later this year. All right. Well, now it has come time for our final announcement.
Yeah.
I know. What's it going to be, guys? Any guesses? No. And frankly, I don't know what I could say to set this moment up besides this. Get ready for the final battle.
Long ago,
Oh?
a shadow fell upon our planet.
Oh, it is it. Okay.
Guided by calamity, one man sought dominion through reunion. By his will, a star fell. A meteor called forth to bring ruin to all.
I straight up thought because he was saying get ready for, I thought it was going to be like the next battle. Is this a Tekken announcement?
To stand against this celestial threat. threat.
Oh, the weapons look so good.
Endures in those who fight.
Long story short, the world's in trouble. Has been for a while.
So what are we waiting for?
That one looks pretty good too.
Off the beating of a lifetime.
The Vincent falling just straight. Yay!
You're mine. I'll make this quick. Good night.
The sky's the limit!
I could do this. I'll make you proud.
Oh.
Just ain't your day.
Oh my, is that a weapon I see?
Far as I can tell, these things don't
Same. I can now also start playing these remakes now that now that we know that they're like the third party is going to be actually a thing.
Let us put your faith to the test, Cloud.
And they finally got Vincent out of the coffin. Revelation.
Never would have made it this far without you guys. And I won't let you down. I promise.
I was sitting there wondering, it's like, what R word are they gonna pick? Of course it's a Revelation.
He's not done yet. Please join me in welcoming back to Summer Game Fest the director of Final Fantasy VII Revelation, Naoki Hamaguchi-san.
Okay, is that what to say? It's like, wait, hang on, you didn't give me a date.
I'm back.
I was just here 2 seconds ago.
ようやくですね、このファイナルファンタジー7リベレーションをマルチプラットフォーム同時で、発表できたことを本当に嬉しく思います。ここまで来れたのも
God, the weapons just straight up look like kaijus, and that's great.
I'm truly delighted to unveil Final Fantasy VII Revelation, which is launching simultaneously on all platforms.
Ooh, so this is why the Switch 2 Part 2 came out this week, because they wanted to get it out of the way.
One of you who continued to believe in the story and waited for this moment with us.
今作のテーマは決意です。クラウドたちは最後の戦いに進むからそれぞれの決意と向き合います。
The central theme of this title is resolve. Cloud and his companions each
Yeah, I also didn't really think about it, but after seeing it, it makes sense. That's like, because I'm used to it. Resident Evil has that subtitle too. It's like, it's just a cool sounding word. It's a cool sounding word to put as a subtitle. And they already had the remake, reunion, and now it's Revelation. Yeah, you don't gotta wait like 7 months for it to get on something other than PlayStation.
With us and witness what lies beyond that resolve.
Today, to help guide us on our path, please show me in Welcome to the Stage the voice of Vincent Valentine, Matt Mercer.
Matthew Mercer, okay. Also, that poor man, like, you could very much tell that he's not completely fluent in English, but he was trying his dangest.
There's honestly so much to see in Revelation. I think we just kind of need to dive right in.
Yeah, Sony doesn't like showing things unless they're exclusive to their platform anymore.
I don't mind if I do.
Oh, we got more people. We got more people who like Yuffie. I'm so glad.
With our heroes, the meteor looms
People
in the
hated
sky,
Yuffie back in the day, and I'm glad to see that
constant
that's
reminder
completely
of your
reversed.
mission and the grave threats you'll confront as you embark upon your journey.
Oh, Rufus.
And face the epic conclusion of the remake series. Aboard the Highwind, your very own airship, and the pride of the Shinra fleet, you'll take to the skies and witness our most expansive open world yet. From the outskirts of Midgard, to the sun-drenched Medial Archipelago, to the warrior nation of Wutai. Simply pick a direction and set sail. But how can you be expected to protect the whole world at once? You'll need to cover ground fast.
I am not jumping. No way, no how.
Don't worry. These parachutes are top of the line. Pull the cord and pop. You'll be floating through the air like a feather.
At any moment in the open world, simply pilot the high wind to your destination and take a leap of faith. With the wind rushing past, you'll descend seamlessly from the sky above to the ground below. Where will the winds guide you first? That freedom
Genuinely,
is in
from a
your
technical
hands.
perspective,
But no
that's
matter
kind
your
of impressive.
destination, To defeat your enemy, you'll need a fighting chance. And that starts with your trusted
Oh, Reno.
allies. At long last, with the world teetering on a blade's edge.
'Cause, yeah, they're gonna have to
everyone
have that whole
assembles at
bit.
Cloud's side,
They're gonna
forming an
have the whole
epic
bit where
ensemble of
it's
heroes. Each with
Are
their
we
own
gonna?
story
Are we
that
seriously
brings
gonna
you
fight here?
closer
I thought
together than
Shinra's
ever.
done with.
But a good unit needs more than friendship to save the day. It needs a disciplined combat regimen. The hybrid battle system, established in Remake and refined in Rebirth, is perfected in Revelation, putting even more power in your hands. In fluid, real-time action, seamlessly switch between party
Oh my
modes to
God.
your rounds. Then, when the fight calls for strategy, enter tactical mode to unleash a suite of powerful new spells and abilities.
Dude, stuff like that is why people
Activate
say the
devastating
Chrono Trigger
synergies
should get
with
a
your
remake. Because
companions.
imagining stuff like
And of
that,
course, call on mighty
like
summoned
still
entities
like
that
done
can
in
turn the tide
Toriyama's
of
like
battle.
art style, that would have been phenomenal to see. Ketchi, my beloved. Oh my god, thank you so much for the $20. You really didn't have to do that for Ketchi. Sorry, Kate Sif for all the for all the people in the back.
Summoning Ifrit never gets old. There are truly some chill-inducing fights ahead in Revelation. I'm so excited to see all of your reactions. It's gonna be amazing.
I'm guessing you have a favorite character to play in battles?
I might be a little biased, but and since you brought it up, let's have a look at our newest coffin-dwelling companion, Vincent Valentine.
Oh, I love this edgelord.
Until we've put Sephiroth in case.
Vincent is a deft gunslinger, capable of delivering precise, high-yield shots. But there's more to this secretive former Turk than meets the eye. The result of experimentation at the hands of Shinra. Vincent can transform into the galleon beast at the press of a button, gaining tremendous power while transformed. And when combined with the skills of a certain ace pilot, their high-impact synergies disrupt the fight with ferocious results.
The Leaping Lancer, the Dashing Dragoon, the one and only Sid Highwind.
Sid Highwind, the cantankerous
That's still that
pilot
like I'm
extraordinaire,
just
joins the
enjoying
party,
watching it
and their
because
mission
like
defeats Sephiroth. Sid's command of his lance allows him to rapidly
it's so
close the
fun to
distance
see these
for powerful
characters
strikes,
like
or engage in sweeping area
genuinely
effect
get to
attacks
like
during a whole
like
host of
form
enemies
these kind
to
of
heal.
bonds that they
But to
can
fully
do all
control
these
the
kind of team
battlefield,
attacks with.
skilled
What in the
weapons
world are
gets
you
you so
wearing,
far.
Barrett?
To further augment your combat capabilities, try this on for size. Function Integrated Tactical Suitwear, or the FIT system for short, allows you to further customize your playstyle.
Oh my
with
god,
new
it's just like
uniforms and
it's
new
like
unique
10-2.
movesets. Alongside your equipment and materia, FITS gives you an extra
Oh my god,
edge
you
in
got
battle.
like you got like
To face
dress
what's coming,
spheres
you'll
from
need all the
10-2.
strength you can muster. Sensing its fate hanging in the balance, the planet itself has unleashed its last line of defense. The weapons, ancient beasts that are larger than life and capable of untold destruction. Will you be enough to stop them before it's too late? As the world is torn apart,
Anime game that doesn't
you and
fall
your
into typical
friends
anime
must
tropes.
unite.
Well, that depends
In
on what you
Revelation,
mean.
we come to the thrilling conclusion of the Final Fantasy VII saga, and your mission is clear. Take up your Buster Sword, equip your materia, and stand
Because that's like
together.
saying it's like can someone point me towards a western a western action movie that doesn't have western and action movie tropes? It's like I mean you're kind of getting what you're asking for when you when you get something like that. It's kind of what makes it, you know?
Well, thank you all. Thank you, Hamaguchi-san.
So
for
that it's like,
bringing
what
us this
specific
extended
trope are you
look
trying to
at Final
avoid?
Fantasy VII Revelation. I think I speak for all of us when I say we cannot wait to play it.
But Matt, I think we
Tsundere's.
ended the
Okay, Tsundere's I feel like can be done well.
to leave a story unfinished.
Is that right? Well then, you better take a look.
Get the cannon back online! Now!
Heindigger, you're not gonna. I'm sorry to break it to you. You're not gonna live through this, my guy. Yeah, there's a lot of animes that don't necessarily have tsunderes, and even some that don't have pervert-like moments and such like that. There's that oh god, what is it? What is it? Train to the end of the world, I believe. Spring 2027. Oh god, that's such a long time. Oh, but at least it's just it's basically just a year away. Because we're in spring now. I didn't think about it. Give me a Japanese game with nothing in it. Yeah, that's basically. That's what I was just like. So what exactly do you need? What exactly don't you want in it? Because there are going to be like stories and such that aren't like a comedy kind of deal. Like that just more has to do with genre than like not having typical tropes to it.
Great job coaching. Didn't you do great?
You could look at a horror anime. It's not gonna have tsunderes and stuff like that.
Way to end the show, but that's not all. Because coming up right now is Day of the Devs with a look at many new independent game titles, including.
But yeah, Train to the End of the World is what it's called. That's a really good series. If you want something that's like not like anything that's like really been done much before, that's a real good series.
Until then, have a great summer, everybody.
Thanks for watching!
Thank you, Jeff. Bye, Jeff. Your stream really crapped the bed several times, but at the very least, we've reached the end. Perfectly fine. Yeah, that was the thing. The only thing that we didn't really get was anything from Kingdom Hearts. But even then, I was just like, I would understand if it doesn't happen. Because it's just like they wouldn't have Final Fantasy VII and Kingdom Hearts at the same time. Yeah, the Hot Wheels game genuinely looked good. I think it was the Day with the Devs thing that they're talking about after the show, but y'all can watch that without me. People like asking for a Marvel movie, but you don't want anything Marvel if it just be fantastic. Fun fact: never seen a Marvel movie. That's another era of just like things happening that just whoosh, just completely passed me by. Yeah, that's what I expect as well. Nomura needs to finish work on 7 before he starts like doing anything on Kingdom Hearts. Because last time they took Nomura away from a project and like got somebody else to work on it. That's what happened with Versus 13, and then it became Final Fantasy 15, which I like Final Fantasy 15. But it is not what that game was going to be if Nomura was at the helm, and that's just the long and the short of it. So I'm okay with waiting for one project to get done before they allow that man to go on for something else. 2030. Oh, that's a bit long. I don't even. Oh, you don't even know if half of the people who work at Square Enix will even be alive at that point in time. 11 years is a lot to happen, and we have Ebola coming back out of the blue. We don't know what the future holds. Yeah, My Reina is also a very different, very different thing. So again, the stuff, this has nothing to do with anybody in particular. This is not like a failing on anybody or anything. It's just, if you generally believe that there is only one type of way that a type of media can be experienced or told or whatever, I guarantee you it's not. You're just not looking in the right place. And it can be hard to find those other things, but it's worth the effort. There are so many games that as somebody who's a fan of JRPGs, every 3 or so years, I always think that I've seen everything that JRPGs can do, and every single time I'm proven wrong. So, if you think that anime or Marvel movies or anything like that, any of these types of things can be riddled with tropes and there's nothing else and it's only going to be stuff like this forever, I guarantee you, the second that you are saying that, something else already came out that completely just undermines every one of those tropes, does something entirely different. The problem is that it just doesn't have the budget. It doesn't have the marketing to get itself out there as much. But word of mouth gets it out there. I wish I could script things faster. I wish I could talk about things quicker. I wish it didn't take me so long to get videos out there, because I assure you there are so many underutilized, underrated things out there that I would love to talk about. I just don't have the time to do it. And part of it has to do with the fact that this doesn't make as much money as I would like it to. I cannot live substantially off of doing this. So, if I could get to the point where this could be my full-time job and I could dedicate all my time to doing it, I promise you, day one, I'm going to be talking about stuff that you've literally never heard of. So buckle up for that. But until then, we're going to start doing more things about, we're going to start doing more things that are going to appeal to a larger crowd. So, a lot more stuff like the urban legends, the stuff like the shock sites, history videos, just stuff like that to get to appeal to more people, because I know my demographic. I know that even though I like to talk about video games and such more, I know the majority of my demographic are here to learn about weird, creepy stuff from around the world or from the past, and I get that. So I'll give you guys some more of that, since that's the thing that actually that people are here more. What are your biggest fears about Stellar Blood Rain? I don't have really any fears or anything, because I didn't even get to play the first one, but that is, the fact that there's a sequel coming is an excuse to finally figure out how to play that first one. Hopefully it's, because the reason why I can't really play stuff on PC as much is because I don't have my extra storage space is a mechanical hard drive and not a solid state drive. And that was a mistake 5 or 6 years ago. Because I always thought, it's well, I'll get this now so that I can have footage on it. Because that's all it was meant to be, is just a thing to store video footage on. And then I'll just get a solid state drive, next. I'll get it later. Later never came, because I lost my source of income. So I never got to do that. So now all these video games want solid state drives for their games, otherwise it takes 5 minutes for loading, or they hang all the time. Yeah, that, bro, I wish my channel wasn't so cooked. I think that's how the kids use that term. I wish that my channel wasn't so borked beyond belief, because absolutely, one video I make will get 100,000 views out of nowhere, and then the next 7 videos I make, and they're all lower than 1,000, and I don't know what to do about that. I don't know how to fix that. So the only thing I can think to do is just do more things that have a wider appeal. Do less obscure stuff now, and do it later when I actually have a consistent audience. But yeah, I I want to figure out how to make PC games work better beyond just like trying to get a solid state drive. But that would just have to end up being the end goal. It's just like make enough money so that I can actually do that. In terms of priorities, though, getting a new microphone is the next big purchase that I'm going to be making, because this buddy that you're listening to right now, this is a Snowball microphone. I have had this thing since I started this channel. That's this thing has been, I've had this thing for almost 8 years. Nearly 9. And I'm glad that it still works. But I every waking day I'm just like, one day I'm going to try and record with this thing and it's not going to work. One day I'm going to record with this thing and it's just dead. And I want to get a new microphone as soon as possible so that I don't have to worry. So that I don't have to be concerned about that. Yeah. Poor soul. Poor soul. Yeah, that should do it for everything. So thank all of you for watching the stream with me. It was quite fun. Pretty good show, all things considered. We had a lot of games that didn't really interest some people in the chat, but by the end of it, everybody ended up being pretty happy, I'd say. And I'm just excited to see everything that the video game industry is just doing. So I had fun just being here. Thank you guys so much for watching. The next video should be the next video that I make should be either a video on Devil Survivor or the African Urban Legends video. It's either one of those two. But either way, look forward to those. I'm gonna go cook something because it's 7 o'clock and I still haven't eaten dinner yet. So I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching.